Hello everybody, how are you doing? I wanted to give you an update on how things are going. The first thing that I could share is that we just got back from the orthopedic office, and that was unexpected. My son was playing basketball and dislocated his shoulder twice. Not once, but twice. So we need to figure out what is going on there. And so last night was a late night, and early this morning we dove over to the office, thankful that one of the moms shared a place where we can get in super early, and now I'm just awaiting the follow-up visits and all of that type of thing. So that's how this morning started. Let's start with my son, since we're talking about him. Let's start with all of his classes. Truthfully, they're all going well. From writing to biology to geometry to his graphic design class and his Unity class, I cannot complain. Government, economics, personal finance, everything is going well. We just have a dislocated shoulder now that we have to tend to, and I cannot express a better 11th grade year for him. Thank you, Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool and Davine from Calm in the Chaos for hosting this collaboration. Make sure to check all of the videos in the playlist to find out how everybody's school year is going. I'm sure we can all learn something from all of them. For my second child who's in high school, she is doing fantastic as well. She's really gravitating and just grasping on to Algebra 2, just a natural at math and doing well there. Theater, Spanish, grammar, biology. She is also playing basketball as well, and that's going well for her. Exercise and weightlifting, all is well, and so can't complain. Now, let me jump in and just talk about, in a video about a month ago, I spoke about the fact that, you know, the schedule was just off and wasn't working for us. And so since that time, I've tweaked the responsibilities around the house and just kind of, and so I've tweaked the responsibilities around the house to make it just more respectful of everybody's time, especially as far as the kids are concerned. I want to invite you, if you haven't visited me on Instagram, and over there I just give a little bit more tidbits and other things about life and fun and things that I'm loving and food and, you know, homeschooling stuff as well. Lots of homeschooling ideas and items, especially for middle school and high school. But anyway, just wanted to invite you over to Instagram if you didn't know that I was over there, and it's under Homeschooling Through High School. Now we have a busier season coming up because basketball season is starting, and that will bring another level of being out of the house. But that's okay, because we truly enjoy this season. It's a lot of fun. And I don't know, I feel for the basketball season, it's easier to kind of shuffle things around. And I don't know, I think I do well. This is what I want to say. I think I do well in a more organized chaos type of way. I might title this video that, by the way. I think I just operate better that way because I don't know. I have to think about that one and the reason why. But I've always done well in extreme, intense, not intense like life-threatening or anything like that, but just a lot of chaos, organized chaos. I've always done better. So yeah, looking forward to the basketball season. Let's take a look at my youngest. She's in 8th grade, and again, all is well. At this moment, she's taking high school algebra, and she's also taking Spanish. And the last video that I made, we spoke about, or I told you that we would reevaluate where she was and how she felt, and she's going to continue to persevere, and she's doing well. She really is in all of her classes and her high school class. I want to touch base on Guest Hollow's government, economic, and personal finance a little further because I'm including her alongside her siblings. It's not written for 8th grade, and that's the grade she's in. It is not. And I'm doing a lot of tweaking, and I'm happy that she is on this, in this class with her siblings so they can do this together. I'm tweaking a lot and I'm researching a lot and I'm finding different resources for her. And that does take a good chunk of time every week. I'm doing it by the week. I feel that that's best at the moment. It's working so far. I just have to make sure that I'm not overwhelming her with the heavy material that's in there. Not heavy as the topics, but maybe I should say advanced. And so I don't want to put too much on her. So each week I go through what the older kids will do. And mind you, if you're not familiar with Guest Hollow, you need to know that their curriculum is written like a buffet. You're not going to eat everything at the buffet, but you're going to pick and choose. And there are some standout items that you will have at that buffet. And then there's subcategories underneath that. And so I am just tweaking, and which is the joy of homeschooling, right? Which is the joy of putting together curriculum and finding resources and not being tied to the curriculum and everything it says. It's not challenging. It takes a lot of time. It takes a good chunk of my time every week, but I am happy to do it because it's just so important for me. As many things as possible that they can do together, I would like to see that forward. And I just make sure that the books and the videos and all of the other resources are relevant to her learning style and her age. That's what I'm doing. It's kind of easy right now because we are going through the sections about elections, and it is very relevant to timestamp today. And so it makes it interesting because we can also throw in some television shows and news and the newspaper. I grabbed the newspaper for a project on gerrymandering. I just wanted to share that tidbit as far as what's going on with government, economic, and personal finance. Some time to go and be a worship leader at my church, to go on walks with the neighbors, to hang out and spend time with the family and do things that are not related to homeschool so that I can differentiate that fact of being mom versus teacher. Some of you know what I mean, and I should probably do a video on that because I get that question often. How can you be the mom and how can you be the teacher? Like, how is that done? And so yeah, that's a good video idea, I think. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Apologetics is fantastic. I sit there and I watch along with them and do the work and all, and it's just so fascinating, and it's by Educate for Life. So if you're looking for something, I would recommend it. I would over and over again. You know, it was one that I gave some pushback to, and I learned about it from a local homeschool mom, and I took a peek and I said, nope, I'm not doing this. So then a few months later, I end up at the homeschool convention, only to find that they have a booth there, and the son was at the booth, not the father who is the owner, but the son. And the son alone, I probably spoke to him for a good 10 minutes or so. He sold me on it, hands down. He was fantastic. And I came back around, spoke to the father thereafter, came home, did my own research a little bit more again, and showed it to the kids. They love it, and it is so relevant. It's on point. It is entertaining. I can't recommend it anymore, so I'll have that link below. Let's see. I have Chipotle and Amazon written on here. Oh, that was a reminder for yesterday. So I have this sheet that I have, you can see that I have like family, loop this subject, do this, do that. And so I have one of these sheets that I check off as we have our morning time, which is usually on Monday, and I write down different things. So read and edit about the women's suffrage, then go over the gerrymandering video, then do this, then do that. Make sure you assign page 10 to 14, so forth and so on. And it just keeps me in line. Everything I need to talk about, everything. Sometimes I write, announcements on here and things like that as well. So this is just something that I use every week for our morning time. We are reading To Build a Fire right now. We are diving into that. Beautiful Feet, their curriculum, their fine arts curriculum with their music appreciation, that is wonderful. I'm going to have a separate video on that. Love it so much. It's October, so we have a lot. It's okay. It's October, and so, you know, there are lots of festivals and fun stuff out there, and I'll be sharing some of that as well. Holidays, I'm going to be sharing a lot of hauls and ice. Time out. It's okay. This is life. This is how today's going. It's all right. Lots of hauls. I said that already. Let me know if you're interested in a day in the life. My mother-in-law suggested, you know what? You should do some, I think she thinks I should do some day in the lives also. So my mother-in-law suggested that I do some day in the life videos. Are you interested in that? Let me know below in the comments. I thought that was a great idea. So thanks, Mom, for sharing that. I've been working on course descriptions. So here are some tools and, you know, should you or should you not? You can hear my thoughts on it in this video that I recently posted. What else? That's it. It's allergy season. I'm praying that my asthma stays calm, you know, no inflammation, all that fun stuff. And yeah, let's just get through the rest of this school year for 2024 and then enter the new year and see what second semester brings us. Oh, my daughter has a birthday coming up, so I'll share a little bit of that. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything at all. And thanks for hanging out with this little all over the place chit chat.